Facebook page right now. Okay. And here we are. You're not expecting us, but we're here. So people will take a couple of minutes to join us. And guys, we're live. We're live on YouTube. We're on Facebook. And we're here. So we're gonna
Pornhub. We're live on Pornhub.
Can you go live on Pornhub? Oh, yes, you can. Yes, you can. I think.
Of course you can.
You can. Have you ever been live on Pornhub, Steve?
Have I ever? No, I've never been live on Pornhub. I've seen live shows on Pornhub, like live ones. It's true. There was once a show where it was like a reality TV show. Everybody's in a villa, and it was a competition. It was like, have you ever seen that wrestling, like a battle royale in wrestling?
Love Island?
No, like the battle royale in wrestling, where there's all the wrestlers in the ring and they all fight each other. So there's one person left. It was the same thing, but with dildos. It was great.
Okay, so that's one way we start our show today.
I was not expecting that twist. I bet that was a sentence that was said as well. I was not expecting that twist.
It was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing
because that's how they got them out of the ring.
Exactly.
So, welcome to our viewers. Who's here? Who's watching us today? Leave a comment. Say hello. We would want to see you back. What were you guys just watching? Were you watching the Prime Minister's announcements? Yes, no. Let us know. Good evening, Jason Copperstone. Good to see you as well, sir.
Hello, Jason.
Hello, Jason.
I was watching this new thing on Netflix called The English Game, and it's a drama all about football in like the 1800s, and it's great. So I was watching that, and it's really, really good. Because it was the year after Everton were formed. It was the year after Everton were formed, so they weren't featured yet. But yeah, it was brilliant. What about you, Chris?
Daniel.
Is it a film? Is it a movie or a series?
It's a series, and it's all about how football became the working man's sport. So yeah, right. It was good, very good.
And is it good for someone who doesn't really care that much about?
It is. The lead actor is a guy who looks very much like a friend of ours called Dave Perceiver. Actually, for a second, I thought it was him,
yes.
but it isn't. But yeah, he looks very much like him.
That doesn't answer my question one bit. You know, I'll get over the Dave Perceiver thing in the first minute and a half. After I go, is it him? No, it's not him.
No, it's not him. No, it's good. It's good. It's kind of that thing where you've got the high class posh people and the working class people who want a fair break, and the posh guys don't give it. It's so drama, high drama.
It's Downton Abbey with balls.
It is Downton Abbey. I've never seen Downton Abbey with Downton Abbey, but I imagine that it's something like that. Yes. A nice drinking wine. Very nice.
Yes, wine. I was watching the.
I can get my drink.
Okay, well,
don't get your drink quickly.
I was watching the Formula One thing, the Formula One series.
What's the Formula One series?
It's on Netflix. Drive to Survive, I think it's called.
Any good?
Oh, hold on. You'll never guess what Cats. You'll never guess what Cats brought me. You'll never guess what Cats just given me from the fridge. This is the first show that I'm doing in the evening with you guys, and I've got. Here you go.
Yay! Oh, fantastic!
Hang on, how did you get that up there? Was that bought here in Malta and taken up in luggages to London?
I think somebody who slept here. So a lot of Maltese people who come over sleep
at your house.
Sleep here sometimes. You've slept here before, Chris?
Yes, I have.
So I think somebody just brought a beer when they came over, and it's just been sitting in our fridge for ages. So. Cheers.
I was photographed asleep in your apartment.
You were in a very bad mood that day, if I remember correctly.
So, guys, well, let's just start with this one. Remember, this Sunday the clocks do go forward. This is the bad one. This is the one that makes us wake up earlier. Not that we really have anything to wake up to these days, but clocks go forward this weekend. Not sure how far forward, but 4 months would be great. Do you agree?
Is it 4 months? Is that what the consensus is, that this thing is going to last 4 months?
4 or 5 months. That's what the general person is saying, or the general specialist is saying out there.
No, 15 days, according to Trump. That's it.
Yeah, that's what he reckons, right? 15.
Yeah.
The thing is, 4 months ago, it hasn't even lasted 4 months in Wuhan, right? Wuhan, they're coming out of it now. But they're still on lockdown over there, dude. No, aren't they? Didn't they open something today? Apparently,
the cinemas.
They opened. And they've started lifting restrictions, and that's only been
4 months and a half.
January?
No, since early. Since it's been a while. Here's one that I also found, which I think is the epitome of what Malta's faced. I mean, yeah, we are a little bit insular. Hold on, I can do this. I'm going to break it. Oh, there it is. Really picture of what's been happening as it loads.
Yeah, I think I don't know if anyone else is having trouble hearing.
I gotta get out of here.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Get a hold of yourself.
Stewardess, please let me handle this.
I gotta
Calm down. Now get back to your seat. I'll take care of this. Calm down. Get a hold of yourself.
Doctor, you want another phone? Everything's gonna be all right.
Sister, please, I'll handle this.
I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out of here.
Oh, I love that.
That sounds like there was Pornhub on right now. All I saw was a bunch of random screenshots. I could not see the video.
I think Wesley, you're a little bit slow. Yes. Not you, and you're not slow, Whiskey. I think your connection.
Sorry.
Your connection
is a bit slow, dude.
It hallas yet. This is happening a bit too often now.
Yeah, I think your connection. Yeah, I don't know who you pissed off at Melita.
You know what? Malcolm from Melita, you got to fix this out because we got to get good internet going on here. So, guys, in line, you guys, if I say hello back, hello, fuck off.
Okay, hello.
So this is our show, basically, everyone. This is us. This is 40 minutes of us trying to see if Wesley can hear us.
I can hear you.
Aren't you glad that you're spending your Tuesday evening like this? Did you miss this yesterday? Did you?
There was big news yesterday as well. What with the hairdressers and stuff, with the hairdressers being closed. Massive news.
But there was bigger news today.
Oh, hi, Jazan.
There was bigger news.
What was the bigger news today? What was the bigger news today, Wes?
The festas. No festas this year.
Oh, no festas.
Did you not hear?
I didn't know this. No.
Oh, no. This is big news. And as one person, right?
So there you have it. That's the answer to your question. Is it going to last 4 months or not? Yes, it is. Because if there's no festa.
Well, this was churches.
What was the reaction?
The reaction has been quite angry from festa lovers. This is
really wow. I'd like to see some of those comments.
I heard fireworks today. Are there? Has that got something to do with it?
They were getting rid of their stock, or they were just excited about something. Maybe this.
This is what's Chris doing? What's Chris doing?
That's
so basically, Net are rerunning old episodes of DMT Becky from 2003, 2002, 2003, something like that. And this was on yesterday on the daytime TV yesterday. And
how is this not on your show reel?
Naked.
Yeah, and I do not remember this scene or the context of this scene. And I spoke to Lino Mintoff, who's in the scene with me, and neither does he remember it. It's kind of like, I have no recollection of this.
It looks like it might have been one of those things. Yeah, exactly. You were so traumatized that you just wiped out of your memory.
But it's just so weird because look, I'm not wearing anything. I've got a really bad farmer's tan, and am I drinking a glass of milk?
I don't know. It looks like from here, from this angle, but my screen isn't very clear. It looks like that might be a bag of cocaine, but I doubt it.
It's just so odd.
It's very. It looks like the guy is just. He looks like he's about to molest you. That's what it looks like.
Yes.
In somebody's kitchen, you're about to be some weird shit is going to happen.
It looks so weird.
Yeah, when was this? What year was this?
It's about 2002, something like that.
Wow. You were very thin in 2002. You're still thin.
I was very thin in 2002.
Do you think it would look any different if you had hair?
So yeah, if you want to see the actual
have hair.
photo, everybody, just go onto my Instagram page. It's @CDingley.
Yep,
I need
and
to follow
comment.
us. Sorry, I need
comment
to follow
and share.
That's incredible. Wow. Wow.
By the way,
your career,
you know, people have been messaging me stuff as well about it because it's on every day. So now I've started getting all the messages. You know, someone sent me a message today. My muto at. It's like, yes.
How long were you on for? Were you on for the whole series?
Yeah, no, I had it was a main role for 2 years. I was on the show.
Look at you. Big shot. Looks like a strange scene from Love Boat, according to Sarah Cardona.
Love it. I fully agree.
And Paul, any porn I do is going to be cheap. So
yeah, it must be cheap. Yeah, the sort of grainy stuff.
Oh.
Exactly. Why do you think I've got this? Why do you think I got this camera right next to me?
What a hello.
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 Oh, hello. I want to say actually, I want to say something to Joanna because today my stand-up show went on sale. People can buy it, and Joanna was the first person in the whole wide world to buy it. So thank you, Joanna. Much appreciated.
Thank you. In times like these, support local artists. Hold on, what was this? Hey, I was watching the progress of the launch of the JCI Malta initiative called Buy a Meal. #support local.
That's good.
That's good.
I don't know what that is, but so
you can tell us more. We might support it as well. You might need to buy us a meal soon because we did.
Buy us a meal.
Because we have such a good business plan going on, doing live streams for free.
Yes, that's the way forward. Live streams for free. If we thought that giving art before for free for exposure was a good thing,
exposure
that's life now. Yep, exposure. All about exposure. Exposure is essentially this. This is exposure.
There you go. That's the sort of thing. He's been doing it since 2003. Old Chris.
Yeah.
This is another one I came across today or yesterday. I brought this one up. Other music.
It's so bad.
For a while. It did take me a while the first time I saw it.
Really? Did it?
Really?
Yeah. No, it's like
it's very self-explanatory, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's even an explanation written on top.
No, but you have to understand, Chris. I didn't realize that was Adrian D'Elia. I just thought that was another film. So I looked at it as an overall. And I was like, yeah. Behind them, but what's he talking about? Yeah. But it's self-explanatory, though. I think that photo should have been on the right hand side.
It's nothing to do with the corona.
It's nothing to do with the coronavirus. It's just so why not kick the party when it's down? You know, that's what this is.
Exactly. It's like, yeah, this coronavirus is happening. That's a great excuse to whack Adrian D'Elia on the balls.
Okay, we did one side. Now here's the other. Labor supporters. Labor's countless scandals. I sleep. Hairdressers closed. In so involved.
This is the thing I saw yesterday. There was a screenshot doing the rounds of somebody who got very upset, and there was a video of a woman who said they should just open one hairdresser like doctors. Shut up, Shut up, man.
Because you can dye your hair at home, but you can't cut it.
You can. You can try.
I mean, I realize I'm not an authority about this, but
I realize I haven't actually been to a hairdresser since 2000 since the week before I got married. That was the last time I got married.
Hard to believe, Steve.
I got married in 2007, so that was the last time I went to a hairdresser. So I was having a conversation with somebody. What's that?
Do you cut your own hair?
No, I don't. Kat does it for me every so often, like once a month. I'll be like, yeah, can you just? So I was having this conversation with somebody about people who are making a very big deal about it, and they were like. Inte vill hålla fet bara till vips. Immaġina għamlu strike minn tixtri drogi minn għandu. Immaġina.
Ejja, all right, immaġina.
Okay, obviously people make a lot of assumptions about me, but yeah.
It's a very good example, Mr. Random Person.
Oh wow!
Man.
So yeah, so those people getting very upset. What were you going to say, Wes?
No. Go ahead. It's fine. I was just like expressing.
No.
belief.
That's because I missed 24 hours of the news cycle because I was on the plane, and then when I landed and just opened my Facebook thing, that was the first thing that hit me.
Oh, so by the way, how was the flight back, Chris? Steve?
The flight back was interesting because it was the plane was packed because a lot of flights were cancelled. Obviously, we changed our flight because we were supposed to come back at the end of April from my Australia thing. But so it was packed. Everyone was wearing masks. Like I'd say, maybe 90% of the people on the plane wearing masks. My mask stank. Like literally after 13 hours of just breathing into it, it smelled like someone had a wee in it. It was horrible. But then Abu Dhabi got through Abu Dhabi just in time because they've now closed it even for people who are transiting through, and then got to London, and it was London was quieter but normal. It was just like people still pushing in front of you to get a coffee. It was just
Mm-hmm. But now you're on lockdown. I understand.
That was it. Now
you're on lockdown now, right?
And lockdown here means we are only allowed to go out to buy food, or to buy medicine, or to have some exercise. So you can go out to have some exercise.
Yes.
So this afternoon,
yes, you can go for your one daily exercise.
One daily exercise. So a run or a walk. So I went for a run to our local park, and it was full of people. It was like full of people. It was like festa. So it was like, okay, so I don't know how I'm going to be 2 meters away from everyone. Exposure is Steve in a mankini, I think it'd be Jason. First time I ever saw him on stage, we'll never forget it. Thanks, Jason. I appreciate that. Thanks, dude.
Oh wow, that's a whole.
Yeah.
From Joanna, just read what I heard on the way to work. Who do you want to do this, Wes?
No, you go for it.
Yeah, Wes, do it, Wes.
Okay, I'll do it. Whilst walking down Republic Street, because I still have to go to work, 2 women behind me. Woman number one. Do woman number one, Chris. Woman number two. Ent! Jeni li ma naħseb rasi 33 sena. Ħara kif ħatkun la issa bil-forsi namela jien.
Oh.
Wow.
As Paul put it.
Jesus.
Yep, she's going to need instructions.
She's going to need instructions how to do it. Also, can we just go back to what Joanna said a few minutes ago? No, the one before, when she spoke about my show, saying, there you go, hilarious, and also lol, purchase it and support local talent. Thank you, Joanna. Grazie Hafna. Right.
Yes, thank you very much, Joanna.
So what else has been happening apart from hairdressers?
Well, someone crashed into Robert Arrigo's car today.
But he is okay.
Yes, he's okay. I think, but it sounds like the guy who crashed into him had just lost his job. So it sounds like the guy was having a bit of a really bad day. Miskeen.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah. It's going to be the next couple of weeks are going to be interesting in Malta. I mean, with the whole Corona thing and these measures which are sort of being spoon-fed
what thing?
out.
Sorry. What's this?
How funny you are, Chris. No, but with the measures that are coming out, it's going to be an interesting time, and we're going to have. I mean, we're Maltese. We'll deal with it.
Oh, because the Maltese are so well known. The Maltese are so well known for keeping a level head when the shit hits the fan.
No.
Always calm, the Maltese.
Yeah, no, the Maltese.
Who said calm? No one ever said calm. But we are resilient. We've always managed to get through and have a story to tell afterwards.
We're very stoic, aren't we, the Maltese?
Yeah. Yes. So what happened with Roberto Rigo? Was it just somebody who was upset because they lost their job and were like, right, how does
that's it. It wasn't entirely clear whether he was aiming for Roberto Rigo or whether it was. Oh wait, no, hang on a second. The Times have updated. They spoke to the driver of the other car and his employer, who both say he did not lose his job and was awarded Employee of the Year in 2019. So Employee of the Year, but not Driver of the Year, by the sounds of it.
No,
not Driver of the Year. Purpose.
Speaking of which,
I mean, Yep.
Oh no! I was just gonna go on something of the year. Now this is a man who will never stop. Nothing can ever stop him. None other than Peter Talisi life.
What's he done?
As Ryan McCullough has done, the shops may close in Malgbir, my art.
He looks like he's having a heart attack.
He's really orange. He's really orange.
He looks like it's one of those moments, just caught, like when someone gets hit in the balls and you're taking a group photo and someone's just been, it looks like that, like something's just happened to him, like.
What's he doing? Is he selling something? So he's still on TV selling.
He is selling
choking on a pubic hair or something. It's like
hammer time.
He does look weird. He does. Well, I received a phone call here. Here we've got a company called Carphone Warehouse, and as soon as first phone call I got, as soon as I got off the plane, said my phone on was from Carphone Warehouse yesterday. It was an unknown number, so I picked up. I'm like, what? Like, obviously, country on lockdown, everything. They're like, Mr. Healy, we've noticed that your plan will be ending soon. Would you like to upgrade? I'm like, what? It's like, we've been trying to call you. It's like, you're not answering your phone. I'm like, holy shit, man. So Carphone Warehouse still doing their hustle. I haven't upgraded because I don't have any work.
Well,
so
but your contract is ending soon. All our contracts are ending soon.
Everything is ending soon.
I've been receiving lots of emails suddenly out of the blue from Cafe Nero as well. Like a daily update as to the status of Cafe Nero. Suddenly, Cafe Nero
I think
they
want your business back.
The world needs to know.
Cafe Nero is closed. Yeah, they've closed.
Today.
I also received an email from the Co-op today, which is like it's like a supermarket chain, but it's not a supermarket. They're actually very ethical, whatever. And the email was, we're hiring people to work in our shops. I don't know why the Co-op decided to send me an email. I didn't even realize I was on their database. But apparently a lot of comedians and actors got this email today from the Co-op telling them that they need people to work as cashiers. They're like, well, obviously some people aren't doing any work.
That's true. That's happening. I've seen a lot of this with the Equity and Spotlight. A lot of people a lot of actors signed up for Tesco and got called that same day to go in and work.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. But signed up to Tesco to buy food?
No, to work because all the actors in England are now unemployed, and so a lot of them have said, "Well, let me see if I can get a job at Tesco." It's usually Tesco the ones that it seems to be coming up when people comment, and they sign up, they apply, they have the thing that either that day or the next day, first thing in the morning, and by the evening they've got the job.
They're working.
Yeah.
Wow.
So within 24 hours of applying, they're in the shop working.
That's incredible.
One of them on her first day got upgraded from cashier 2 levels up to
wow.
Yeah, but they really need people.
By next week she'll be managing everything. What's that? It's a crystal ball.
Watch this crystal ball right now, Chris. And I can see Steve's future.
What can you see?
There's a Tesco sign.
Oh wow! Okay, wow, really? Yes. Am I sitting outside underneath begging for money as people leave the shop?
No, you're at the meat counter.
Don't
I'm at the meat counter.
Don't knock the beggars, all right? You know, whatever you can give them, every little helps.
Every little helps. Exactly. Exactly.
No,
I mean, who knows where we're going to be in 6 months' time? Who knows? Yeah.
Well, I'm hoping it'll be back
Tesco
to
also
normal.
do funerals. What's that?
I'm hoping we'll be back to normal in 6 months' time. So, horoscopes this week. Now, this is a true horoscope from, I think, the Daily Mail. Apparently, you'll be spending your time at home. You'll be spending your time at home. If you're a Taurus, if you're a Libra, you'll be spending your time at home. And it's birthday month for all those Pisces. You guys will be spending your time at home. Isn't that uplifting?
Wow.
Is it birthday month? Is it birthday month for the Pisces? Or did you just make that up?
Well, it just finished like 2 days ago. I think the next one is.
Are you up to date
Aries?
with this kind of stuff? Are you up to date with star
I just
signs?
know this. I know mine. I know Pisces because it's my dad's sign, and I think the next one is Aries.
Yeah, how do you know
It's
this,
my
guys?
wife's.
How do you know that it finished like 2 days ago? I mean, I don't
Because
know.
they always finish on the 21st of the month. That's
very good.
how it
I
works.
used to have to do star signs for when I worked on Capital Radio. So that I would every day I would forget. I'd forget to find them, and I would just make them up, and nobody ever complained. And literally every day, I think we had to do this for like 2 schedules. They were sponsored or something, and so for about 6 months, every day I just make up. Just had a list of what they were because I'd forget them. I'd be like, you need to look after your own well-being. Aries, Capricorn. People are people, so just try to understand them. Gemini. That was it. That was all I did.
There is someone out there watching right now and saying, "No, this isn't art. How dare you demean it?"
It's a crock of shit. That's what it is. Name one horoscope that told us that the coronavirus was coming. Name one. Aries. There's going to be a massive pan. I'm Cancer, right? Cancer.
Your birthday.
If I looked at my horoscope, Cancer. Don't spend thousands of pounds to go to the Melbourne International Comedy Festival because the worldwide pandemic is going to fuck you up. That's the kind of horoscope I wanted to see. Yeah, Friday and now.
But wait, yeah.
Anyway,
Is there
so
a difference between horoscope and fortune telling?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. Have you ever been to a fortune teller, Chris?
I think I have.
And what were you told?
Does it look like I remember? I'm kind of going. I think I have. I think it was at a festival. I think it was at a music festival.
I've been to a fortune teller twice.
But it was a casual.
One of them tell you to go to Australia.
No, but one of
Okay,
them
good.
did. One of them told me. One of them, I just met Kat, and I wasn't sure if what was going to happen. And she was like, and this fortune teller was like, the answer to the question is yes. I'm like, okay, I think that's kind of a positive thing. And then me and Kat obviously got together. And the last one was this New Year's Eve, and she said, this fortune teller said to me in the middle of the reading, "What do I have to do to find a guy like you?" I'm like, "Oh no, mate, you're the fortune teller." Hey.
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you, Wes? Ever been to any of these?
Viva Boris. No, never been to any of them. Never ever been to any. I've read up on it, but yeah.
I can
how
tell
should I
you
put it? My
what
dad.
What do you mean you've read up on it?
My dad went
You've
to
read
one.
up on what?
I've just read up on the.
Your dad
on
went to
the,
one?
The mystique behind it. No, my dad went to one the day he met my mother, and basically they said you're going to meet 2 women. One is going to be like this, one's going to be like this, and go with this one. And he did the exact opposite.
Wow,
That's my dad
so
in a
you
nutshell.
shouldn't even.
Clever man, your dad.
So you shouldn't even be here. Like the fortune teller warned against your very existence, Ostia.
Exactly. Exactly.
Steve, what are we doing cohorting with this man? It's an abomination of humanity.
He shouldn't even exist.
Or been sent to change destiny.
Oh my God! Exactly. Patient zero.
Lala, man, you've been sent to change destiny, and look where you are in Hal Ormy.
Exactly. Exactly.
Winning.
Yeah, he's doing.
Oh, little bit of news today, actually. My mom was tested for the coronavirus yesterday.
Dum, dum,
And
dum.
we literally had to wait 24 hours to find out, does she not? And it was like, okay.
And in the meantime, she went shopping, she went to a concert, she went to the gym.
She was, but seriously, she went home afterwards.
We don't know.
Wes,
You're cutting out. You're cutting out, Wes. We have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah, well, you just said my mum was tested. And then?
Okay. My mum was tested, and after 24 hours, she was proven negative.
Oh, good.
So she doesn't have it.
Wow.
She doesn't have it. Oh, so hold on. We have some fortune teller news.
My mother went to a fortune teller once. Yep.
Go ahead.
Told her that my dad would die soon. This was over 15 years ago. My dad is still alive and kicking. Yes.
Maybe the person you think is your dad is still alive and kicking, whereas your real biological dad died 14 and a half years ago. No, I'm sure he didn't. I'm sure your dad is your dad.
Guys, just imagine if you're all locked up in a bunker. Oh, I just mentioned a bunker. Jesus. With a fortune teller.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to... Dennis Demi, I don't know how to process that.
I don't know either.
I mean,
why would we be in a bunker with a fortune teller? That's a very specific place.
Exactly. So David, can you tell us what this scenario is? Is this like is this like a fantasy thing? What's happening?
Yeah, how does this work out?
The beginning of a really weird porno.
In the meantime, what do you think a fortune teller would tell Malta right now? If Malta
Adrian Delia got to win the next election.
We'll get through it with that famous Maltese can-do attitude.
That famous Maltese chilled out, relaxed attitude.
Do you think the Maltese ABZ-ness is going to help?
The Maltese ABZ-ness is one of the reasons why all the national parks are full of people, even though everyone knows they should be at home.
See, now I reckon the weather's going to be rubbish these next few days. So I reckon the weather might be our savior. The crap weather might be our savior.
Yeah, hopefully.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
hopefully.
Because that's the only reason why people won't go out. I know somebody who tested for corona. I won't say who, but I know someone who was tested for coronavirus and was the result came back negative, and the first reaction was, "Oh, great! I can go out now."
That's the problem, isn't it? That's because people don't care, and people are like, "Oh, Eva, these rules they're good for other people." In my anistan horror ftit or building a horror ftit, they're not really. The rules aren't really for me. Or they are. That's the problem. What did Sarah Caruana say?
Well, Daniel said something. Daniel said something about the new hospital.
Yes, we did, Sarah. There was all the tests are cancelled.
Sarah, you need to be on time. You need to join this live chat on time.
We spoke about this. Oh, what did Daniel say?
Yeah, they're building a they've put out a tender, haven't they, for a prefabricated hospital with like a bunch of stuff that needs to go in it, and I think you've got 3 days to put the tender together or something. It's and there's a
really quick tender.
50, and it needs to be in 8 weeks, or else there's €50,000 fine per day, I think. In which it's
that's correct.
Yeah, and it needs to have like I think it's six intensive care units with 60 beds, which is
wow. And where's it going to be?
They haven't said.
They haven't said, but what's the name? The public health Charmaine Gauci. Gauci said that it's likely it'll be close to Mater Dei. Somewhat close to Mater Dei.
Okay, cool. So they're knocking down part of the university.
Yeah,
they're actually making part of the university. Yeah,
car park 6.
Part of something
wow.
Like that.
And they're going to do this in 8 weeks.
Okay. Yes.
In 8 weeks, it needs to be up and running.
Oh, man. 8 weeks. That's longer. Honestly, that's long. I know we mentioned them already, but that's longer than it took Melita to fix our internet connection. And these guys are going to build a hospital in that. Holy cow. Wow. Well, good luck. Good luck, everyone.
Let's tell you something. If they're trying to build a hospital in 8 weeks, they're going to need it in 8 weeks. So,
otherwise,
this is not going away anytime soon. By the way, Robert.
No, I mean, look, Ryanair grounded all flights. They're not expecting flights in April and May. Ryanair is the most money hoarding airline you can think of. If there's any way they can transport sick people, they would. But so if Ryanair is not doing any flights in April, May, man, there's not going to be any flights
in April or May. Yeah.
So you can bet your ass Ryanair will be the first airline, funneling people and charging.
Yeah,
them.
of course. So is that official, the Ryanair thing?
Yeah, I think so. It was in the newspaper. It was.
I read it in our Facebook group, so I'm not sure. But
no, it's
sources.
It's on the Times.
Check with your sources, Wes.
Yeah. Check with those groups.
So no. Should we just have that? Because that was our source. Oh.
Yes, but it's also on the Times.
Okay, cool. Joe just read it.
All right, guys.
Brilliant.
We've been here for 37 minutes. So what should we do next?
Should we get naked?
Yeah, why not? Here we go.
All right then.
Okay.
Yeah,
we're done, I guess.
I think that's it. Unless the people out there want something. If you guys out there want something, let us know. We will find out in about 30 seconds time.
Jan sent me a video. I think this is a video. Oh yeah, okay. She sent me something here. Let me send it to you, Wes. So you might want to share it, and we can see, frozen images of it because of your shitty internet connection.
Oh man, why?
500 megabit connection.
Why?
Let's see this video. Yeah.
I watched Forrest Gump on the airplane. I'll just fill in whilst you're trying to find this video. Hello, everyone. I watched Forrest Gump on the airplane. Hadn't seen it since 1995. It's not a bad movie, but it has aged quite a lot. I also watched the new Rambo movie. Rubbish.
Is that a
Let's see.
It's
coming up?
Is there a new Rambo movie?
Yeah, it came out last year. It's terrible. It's like it is.
With Stallone.
Yeah. It's so bad. It's like he goes off to save his niece, who went to find her dad, who told her straight away, "I left because I didn't care for you," and all. It's like, mate, try to make it subtle, and then she ends up being this prostitute. So Stallone goes and saves her by doing lots of things, including sticking his hand through a pimp's chest and pulling out the pimp's heart.
Oh, that's original. We haven't seen that before.
What's that, Wes?
Pimp?
Yeah, he pulls out the pimp's heart. Yeah. So Stallone did that. And then, he ends up very old. He is old, but he ends up just sitting on a rocking chair with loads of dead people around him. That's how the film ends. Very strange.
Rambo the geriatric.
Okay, that's true. That's exactly what that's exactly what the movie is. So that was me just filling in whilst you found the video. Have you found the video?
I found the video coming up. It is being loaded right now. And we will bring it up on the screen. And we do it that way.
Okay, lower screenshot.
Okay. No, I'm pausing it.
Screenshot.
Take me screenshot. That is actually well done, but you imagine the guy encountered, I don't know, a lamppost or something on the way.
What? Also, have you seen that? There's a video of, because obviously everybody's using Zoom at the moment, right, for their work meetings. Have you seen the Zoom video where there's like 12 people chatting,
and one's going to pee,
and one person doesn't realize she goes and pees, and
Yeah, the woman on the toilet.
It was amazing. That was amazing. I saw that today. I thought that was brilliant. That and the video of the little girl who's been told that Nando's is closed and McDonald's is closed, and she has to eat her mum's food from now on, and she lost it. Have you seen that? No. Right, I'm going to forward it to you, Wes. Let me forward it to you.
Let's end with that one.
Let's end with that one.
Indeed.
So you guys just talk
Just on a
between
side
yourselves.
note, did you guys see Minnie and Grizz? They were on Net TV the other day, and it was like, okay, Minnie and Grizz are going to be on this. I kid you not, it didn't age well. The whole Minnie and Grizz thing.
Wasn't it a new one? Was it an old one?
I thought they were going to either be in studio or do something like this, but they were two sort of recorded video messages of Minnie and Grizz. In fact, the wife said, "Okay, let's bring the kids to watch this," and the kids were like, "What's this?" They weren't quite sure.
Were they rubbish?
To be fair, Minnie and Grizz was never entirely for kids.
It wasn't?
No, not entirely, no.
Minnie and Grizz, which touches was that Thunder or Daniel? Or not?
Yes. But there was a lot of...
yes, on the show. But there was...
Yes, it was Puppet
Bugs, wasn't it? Or Bugs
at Net? Yeah, something like that. But there was a lot of stuff, for an adult audience as well. In that.
I don't read. To be honest, I didn't really never really used to watch. It wasn't really my thing. Have you received the video, Wes and Chris?
Yes, I did. It's coming up now.
Where else do you like
to eat? This is good. This is funny.
Layla, Nando's is closed as well.
We can only hear it. Wes,
we can only hear it, Wes.
Oh, there shouldn't be a reason you can only hear it. Hold on. Oh, that's why, because I didn't change it.
Yeah, okay. So,
this girl had a nice preview of it.
Layla.
This girl has just been told that she can only, there's no Nando's.
Layla, Nando's is closed as well. And McDonald's. Chinese is closed too.
What a delivery place.
All the deliveries. You've literally got to eat mummy's cooking now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Pizza Hut closed too. Where else did we eat? So we can't get no McDonald's. I know. I'm really sorry. I know.
So anyway, guys, if you want to see that video, you can look it up.
What? Oh, it was choppy again.
Oh, it was very choppy.
It was choppy.
Yeah, sorry, Joanne. Sorry, Maria, that you joined us just as we're wrapping up. But we'll
we will be back on Thursday.
Thursday night.
Yeah, we'll be back Thursday night, hopefully with a better connection. Forget Wes stocking up and get an internet connection. Thank you very much, Dave. Yes. I'm actually going to bring up my Melita bill next time. In fact, I'm going to have words with them following this.
Yeah, you do that. Process.
You Rambo it, who's not supposed to be here.
Go into Melita and stick your hand into somebody's chest and pull out their heart.
You anomaly of humanity.
Exactly. The fortune teller warned against your very existence because she knew this was going to happen.
She knew what was going to happen. We're not being needlessly cruel to those who have just joined. This all ties back to the conversation previously.
Yeah, exactly. If you missed it, Matkun Tafshe. Daniel Muscat Caruana, who's your internet provider? Iloyait Sea.
Melita! Can you hear me, Melita?
I don't think they can hear you, Wes. You're cutting out.
Fuck my connection shit. All right, boys and girls, we are going to wrap it up. We will see you all very, very soon.
Yes, we'll see you on Thursday. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Thanks, we'll see you soon. Have a good one.
Later.
Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.